Guys, Rich Bassini here, your YouTube creator and vlogger. Just want to say hello to everybody and welcome to the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. Hope you like the content and you come back for more. If you are new to my YouTube channel, I like to talk about online reselling, and I'm also a vlogger outside of being an entrepreneur as well. There will be times I will be talking about different topics on this channel, so I hope you guys will get a takeaway from it. I hope you'll like it and keep coming back for more, and hopefully we get to know each other little by little as time goes on. For those who have subscribed to my channel, haven't seen me around for a while, I've been doing some work, doing some sourcing, getting new products to put up on eBay. And at one point I was a little under the weather, so if you haven't seen me make videos in a while, that's the reason why. Whenever a creator is not around, it doesn't mean it's necessarily anything bad. It just means either they got to take a break, they get burnt out. And that's what happens, being a YouTube creator, okay? I've been on the platform since 2013, for those who don't know. And I do love YouTube, and I do love eBay. A matter of fact, that's how I got my start on YouTube, to believe it or not. I got it from doing demo videos, sneak peek videos, and intro videos. And from that point on, one thing paralleled into the other, and so on and so forth. And here I am today, 2022, still doing videos. The reason why I want to talk to you guys is, when I'm not creating videos, I'm watching other creators' videos. And you're probably wondering, or you could take a guess, you're probably saying, I bet you dollar for donuts, it's going to be about how to get more views and how to get more subscribers. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. And I found that as time goes on, it's like bringing back an old product with a new twist. That's basically what it is. Now, I'm not here to say any derogative things about any creators. There's a lot of good creators out there. I like those guys, and I follow them. I subscribe to their channel, and I do get a lot of good pointers from them. But the thing I want to talk about today's topic is coming up with new content isn't always easy. Now, there's another creator, I'm not going to mention the name, that we're talking about. Do you feel stuck in your YouTube channel? Meaning, when you're creating, when you're starting off as a creator, you're putting out videos, you're in a full motion and stuff like that, and then later on you come to a screeching halt. You say, "Geez, you're sitting there scratching. What am I going to talk about?" I think, at my personal take, I could be wrong, but I bet you there are a percentage of creators out there that think along the line, what am I going to talk about with today or tomorrow or next week? If you're a daily vlogger, well, I like to do videos on a daily basis. Be it the reseller news, because I do the reseller news and Let's Talk eBay. Like I said, again, I'm also a vlogger. And, with those other topics, so Let's Talk eBay and reseller news, I could always come up with new content every single day. Every day I could probably talk to you maybe about one topic, two topics, whatever, and not keep the videos an hour long, whatever. But I'm starting to realize that even myself, and I did in one of my other videos where I said, the biggest challenge I have being a YouTube creator, right now, as of today, I have 1,532 videos. Not that it makes a difference. I even put it on Twitter. I did a video like that. I think it was a short. And in the video, I said, having a lot of videos doesn't mean a lot of viewers. You could have 10,000 videos, and it doesn't mean you're going to get a whole bunch of views. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, it just doesn't. To me, the formula don't work out right all the time. I mean, yeah, I guess the more you put out there, the more high you're going to come up in the search and so on and so forth. The YouTube algorithm will pick up your content. If it's good, if it's worthy, it's for people to watch it and recommend it, yeah, your channel can grow that way as well. But I wrote stuff on a pad here, and I said in my other videos, there's nothing wrong with writing things down. And if I read off this stuff here, if I read off this sheet here, it's only about 2 pages, maybe, if not even. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with putting your ideas on paper and sharing it with the rest of the world. Not that I'm saying the whole world watches my videos, but with potential viewers. And I come up with this stuff here, and it says, like I said again, That's the topic. That's today's topic. Coming up with new content isn't always easy. And as I said earlier, content to me is like bringing back an old product with a new twist. And you probably say, well, what do you mean by that? Well, when I was going to school for business, marketing class, that's what they would say. You know, that's what we learned back then, back in the day, way back in the day, which still applies today. You know, you get an old product and you just rename it, retool it, and do whatever with it. And you could see that with the Atari game, right? When they come out with Atari Flashback. Now that first one, the original one, came out, what, in 1980, if I quite recall? In the late 80s, I should say. And now they got it back, right? They call it Atari Flashback or whatever it is, something like that. Bringing back an old product with a new twist. That's what I'm referring to. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with this. Only you're a creator. And being a creator, you're going to follow other people's leads in some cases. You could follow the most popular, best YouTube creator out there. And we all know what I'm talking about. And it doesn't mean because they're successful, it's going to work in your favor as well. You know, there's nothing wrong with trying to emulate a person and trying to, you know, hey, I want to be like them too. We all would like to be like that. You know, I would like to have millions of subscribers too. But you got to work at it. You got to earn it, you know. It's like that old TD Waterhouse commercial there back in the day. They make money the old-fashioned way. They earn it. This is, you know, YouTube, like I said here, like they say, a lot of them, well, the creators I follow tell you, YouTube is not a sprint, it's a marathon. The more you put into it, the more you're going to hopefully get out of it. Okay? If you're a person, like they'll tell you, if you're a person that does a video once a week, or once a month, or twice a week, or twice a month, don't expect potential growth unless you have something really going viral where people say, even though you put out a couple of videos, I got to subscribe to this guy because this guy's great, this person's great. But you got to put into it. It's just like anything else. You know, your YouTube channel it's in its infancy. It's growing. You got to make it grow. You know what I'm saying? And by coming up with good content, good clean content, is another plus when it comes to creating a YouTube channel. You know, I've been on YouTube channels, and I do my own research. And I was thinking of doing a video like that, like, you know, getting some other content from other creators and take a little tidbits and stuff like that and share it with you guys and say, you know, show you about how these people create a YouTube channel, how phenomenal growth it attained within a short period of time. There was one, I can't remember offhand, the person didn't really do much. I think it was just clips of other videos and people would watch it. You know, like they took different clips from different, you know, I guess creators or whatever it was. I don't remember verbatim what it was. It was a while back. And I looked at the growth factor in that thing and I said, geez, I could look at this. This person's channel is growing in leaps and bounds. You know? You know, and the other thing too, when it comes to creating videos and stuff like that, like I wrote over here, and I read over here, I'm going to read off my pad here. You know, like I said, I always keep a pad with me at my desk. I tell that to people all the time. Whenever you're watching a YouTube creator or another person, especially if you're learning in this type of business, which they consider to be a business now, keep a pen and pad with you. And people say, well, I could always just go back and play. You could, yeah. It goes into your history, you know, your YouTube history folder. Sure, I've done that before too. Because sometimes I can't forget, you know, oh, what did I hear that from? Oh, it was this guy. But there's nothing like putting it on paper. And you jot it down. You could pause the video and say, okay, this is the YouTube creator that was talking about this specific topic. And this is what I want to go, I want to go back and refer to that creator again. So there's nothing wrong with keeping a pen and pad. So the other thing is creating content. I wrote over here, creating content as you go along. Everyday life can be a game changer. Look at some of the successful vloggers, what they talk about in their, with their personal life. And then I wrote over here, you may not be interested in their life or what goes on in it, but you might tune in to see what it's all about. Now, if I was to create a YouTube channel based on my everyday life, chances are there may be people who would watch it and there may be people who wouldn't watch it, have no interest whatsoever. But you'd be surprised, people who have a similar interest to what you're talking about. Of course, it's got to be something that's got to be of interest. You can't just sit there and say, "Hi, I'm so-and-so," and talk about your whole life the whole time. But if you take that and put it in perspective and make it, and talk about topics that might be interrelating to other people, what they're going through in their everyday life, it may be something that may conjure up, more viewers, potential subscribers. You'd be surprised. I've been on some channels where people will, vloggers I'm talking about, will talk about their life, what they're doing. There's a couple of successful people, I'm not going to say their names out there, and they'll talk about their daily lives, especially these young women that have the YouTube channels, some of you may know of, I'm not going to get into it, and they'll talk about their everyday life. We're going to go to the beach today, my friends, or we're going to go hang out at the mall, and they'll talk about things like that. And then they just do silly, zany, antic things, but yet they get a following. And when you get a following, you tend to get more and more views and more subscribers, especially if it's something that relates to that particular person. Let's face it, I tune in to things of similar interest. I like learning about how to create videos, so I'll watch Cyberlink Power Director. Like I have the Cyberlink Power Director 20 Ultimate right now. That's what I'm recording this video with. And I also like Wondershare for More 11, the newer version. So I'll tune into those videos. And I subscribe to them for all the content. So when they come out with a new thing, a new video, I'm there. I'm watching it. I want to learn about that video. I want to learn about that video editing software. I want to learn how to make better videos. I want to learn all the bells and whistles about that specific video editing program. I want to make better videos. I do. I want to make better videos because not only to make it more appealing to the potential, the viewers out there, but to myself. It's not that easy. I'm not going to say it's that hard either. But, it's a learning experience. People might say, who know me, say, well, why would you use two video editing softwares? Well, for one, I started off with Cyberlink Power Director 14, I think it was, or 12, whatever it was, way back when. That's how I started creating my videos. And then, lo and behold, Wondershare came into the picture. It was a free download. And I started toying around with it. I liked it. I said, hey, you know what? Let me get it. It was on sale. They had it for $59.99. I think I got it for $29.99. I'm licensed on both of them, so I could use both of these software packages. I love them both. And what I do love a lot about Wondershare is the free upgrades. My license is unlimited, expires unlimited. It's great. I wish Cyberlink would do that. I mean, they have things where you could add other picture-in-picture elements. They have a site where you could download stuff to enhance this particular program, the one I'm using right now. And it's all free. You can get picture-in-picture, you can get static effects, and so on and so forth. All different LUTs and all that stuff there. But with Wondershare, every time they keep updating, they do updates on there. I get it for free. I love it. I wish Cyberlink was like that. They do have the one right now. I think it's the 365, which is a monthly subscription. I'm not going to get into that. But anyway, I don't want to get too much on that topic. Then I wrote over here another one. Like I said, I'm just sharing this stuff with you guys. I hope you don't mind. I can't remember everything, so I'm not ashamed to say I put it on pen and pad, and I'm sharing with you guys because sometimes you forget. And then I wrote over here. I see many creators out there talking about how to get more views and how to get more subscribers. It's true. A lot of them that I follow, I'm not saying concurrently, verbatim, they're going to keep talking about the same thing, but I have noticed some of the subscribers that are successful, that had their channels have grown phenomenal, will every now and then, and I'm not saying it in a derogatory way, in any way, by any means, I am not saying anything bad towards those creators. It's just that I noticed that topic keeps coming around again. It does a 360. How to get this many subscribers, how to get that much, how to get so many views, and they put out good content. They really do. But the thing is, coming up with new content, if I was to do the same video over and over again, you guys would probably unsubscribe or say, this guy's crazy, I'm not going to listen to it, I heard this thing so many times. that's the whole idea. When you watch a sitcom or a show or something like that, a particular show that you like, you watch it because you want to see different content. It was the same thing over and over and over again, just with a little different twist at the end of it, or maybe they try to change it up a little. You would say, yeah, it's okay. It's the same format, but they just tweaked it a little. I'm telling you right now. I mean, I can't. Again, I'm not speaking for other people. I'm going to speak personally for myself here. Coming up with new content is hard for me. Some people say, nah, well, that's you. It is. That is me. I'm telling you, But we'll see as it goes along. We'll see what happens, Then I have over here, if you can't come up with new content, sit back, take a break, clear your mind, and let your talents and passions kick in. Now you might say, well, what do you mean talents and passions? Exactly. What are you good at? A lot of creators out there have talents and passions. Putting the two together, right? You could share them with people. I would love to see different, people, different creators out there sharing their talents and passions. I think it's great. You might say, yeah, but there might be 1,000 people doing that same particular talent or passion. So there'll be 1,001. Who knows? Who cares? We all have talents. We all have hidden talents. We just don't use them. We don't put it out there. YouTube is a gateway to an open source. I don't know. What do you want to call it? Universe, YouTube universe, whatever. You put something out there, and it could be viewed by a lot of people. I look at some of my videos, my analytics, and they'll say for the past 30 days, I had, I don't know, maybe 30, 40,000 views or something ridiculous like that. Whatever, views. Not subscribers. That'd be great if it did. Within 1 month. And some people might look at my videos and say, they're okay. Nothing to write home about, but they're okay. But yeah, I got views. It doesn't matter how many people are doing the same thing out there, folks. I'm not saying that's not a call to action. I'm saying, well, everybody's talking about if you're an artist and you teach people how to paint, there's millions of people out there teaching how to paint. Well, you can't just brush it off and say, well, that's okay. No, I'm not saying that. But everybody has a different teaching curve. You might teach it in a way or have some way about you doing it as opposed to somebody else. We all have choices in life. I watch certain shows, my family don't, and vice versa. It doesn't matter how many people are doing it, folks. Every day there is somebody new on YouTube creating a video, or starting a YouTube channel. Okay, and it doesn't matter, And I'm sure the people that go into this here are not sitting there saying, "Geez, if I create a video, is anybody going to watch it, or am I going to get a lot of dislikes, or am I going to get nasty comments?" These are chances you take. And let me tell you something, folks. It doesn't make a difference what people think about your videos. It's how you feel about it. You can't sit there worrying about other things. There was a time where I would think about things like that. I would actually let it kind of put me in a slow mode, or a very quiet, serene, step back from creating videos, because I said, geez, I don't get that many views, and the likes are so on, so. And if you let that probe on your mind, oh, I'm getting so many dislikes, or I'm getting so little views, I'm not going to start a YouTube channel. It's not going to be for me. I'm going to quit. It's like you lost the war before it was even fought. Don't think about things like that. Who cares what people think about your videos? I said it before and I'll say it again. When it comes to creating videos, and someone wants to, I just want to get a swig of water here. I remember doing one of my videos about this topic, and somebody made like a sarcastic, comment. Like, I said something to me, and I say it all the time. And I said that this is the other part of it. And I wrote over here. Remember, folks, as I always say, Keep it real, keep it simple, and let your channel grow organically. And someone said something sarcastic. At least I took it as a sarcastic comment. Oh, yeah, okay, well, keep it real. Okay, keep it real, something like that. You're going to have a lot of characters out there in some cases that are going to say things that are they're not going to be to your liking. And when you're creating videos, you could always throw out that little disclaimer, whatever you want to call it, within your video, the beginning, the ending, the middle, whatever, if you get on that topic. And you could just tell your potential viewers, like I do in some of mine, I only answer nice comments. Anybody leaves any nasty comments, I will not answer them. Okay? If they leave nasty comments, you could just remove them. You could just take them off, hide their comment. You don't have to respond to them. Okay? So don't ever worry about stuff like that. And if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, and if those are things that go in your mind, you're thinking, oh, geez, if I start a YouTube channel, this is what's going to happen. Don't worry about it. Have you ever seen some of the people who created videos in their early days, what it's all about? Oh my gosh. I mean, when I look at my first video, I think it was with, I had a little mechanical monkey, and I was selling it on eBay, and I think it was a demo video. I was demoing that video, showing the potential buyer what this little electronic mechanical monkey does. And it was one of those things there where you take his banana away, he would scream, wah, wah, making noise, and then you put the banana back in his hand, and he stopped. All you seen was hands. That video, I don't know. I started this chat. I signed up with YouTube back in 2013. I don't remember when I made that video, if it was 2014, 2015. I don't remember. I really don't remember. And when I look at that video right now and I look at it, I said, oh my gosh, that video is so... People said, why don't you remove it then? I said, no, I'm thinking to myself, no, I'm not going to remove it. I'm going to leave it there. People watch it. I don't know how many thousands of views it got, but people watched it. And people may say, yeah, of course it got thousands of views. It was there for like 10 years or whatever, 9 years. Well, whatever the case is, it got views, is what I'm saying. There was another time I was watching a YouTube creator, and it's really crazy. I mean, well, not crazy, but all this person did was run over things with their car tire and squish things. Like they would put grapes under the tire, on the car tire. All you see was a rear car tire, and they had grapes there. They're running over the grapes. Or they put an apple there, they're squishing apple. Whatever it may be, all different things, little things, grapes, cherries, whatever. And they run over it. All you see was a back tire running over it, and somebody's videotaping it. Do you know that channel got, I'm not saying based on that particular video, they got a lot of views, thousands of views, and they also got thousands of subscribers. I'm not saying that one video, that type of video, it claimed or amazed a lot of views and YouTube subscribers, but people watched it. Hello. Yeah. And you know why I watch it? Because I wanted to see what makes a person want to watch that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like out of curiosity, because I'm very curious by nature. I asked myself, why would a person want to watch this? Let me see what it's all about. I want to see why would they tune in for, I don't know if it was a 10 or a 15-minute video. I don't think I watched the whole thing. If it was on a time span, I don't think I watched the whole thing, because you get tired of watching these get run over. And I said to myself, why is that? But I tuned in, and I see one thing after another, and I said, okay, that's what the video is about. That's what the video is about. Let's see what else I got here. And then I wrote over here, I've watched many videos about growing your YouTube channel, and to be honest, I end up with the same advice. To be honest, and I wrote over here, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of creators out there making it big on YouTube. As they say, and I said it earlier, starting a YouTube channel is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It is. It is a marathon. The competition is fierce out there. Trying to get your YouTube channel up there and recommended in search and stuff like that is another thing. And they'll tell you the same thing. Come out with good titles and good thumbnails. The thumbnail is like an opening attraction. It's like a preview of a coming attraction of a movie. What happens when you want to watch a movie? you'll see the coming attraction. You say, oh, I got to see that movie when it comes out. Especially in the summertime, come out with new movies. You see the coming attraction. It's like, I got to see that movie. I love that movie. I got to see it. I've seen the past, whatever it may be, and you want to watch that movie. So yeah, thumbnails are important. They really are. Titles too. What's the other topic here? What's the other topic here? What's the other thing I'm talking about here? A lot of creators out there making it big on YouTube, and they're starting out with the YouTube channel, right? So sprint. Then over here. Oh yeah, I wrote over here. I ain't no YouTube expert, but I find by perseverance and dedication and putting all my energy into my YouTube channel, it eventually grow, and it has. I'm trying still. I'm still learning, folks. Even though I've been on this platform since 2013, I'm still learning. The software, the video editing software is getting better, and I'm trying to learn every day. I'm trying to learn more stuff with it. Not easy, but I'm learning. I'm trying, And then over here, I wrote in here, and lastly, if you can't come up with new content, take a break, and when you feel confident enough, jot it down on a pad and write it out, and let it come natural, and let it come natural. Come natural to people. We'll see content of what it's all about, and if they like it, they'll come back for more. And that's basically what I want to share with you guys. Because you're probably wondering, people who have subscribed to my channel, how come this guy's not making the videos? I've been busy. That's the gospel truth. I've been busy, and also there was times I was a little under the weather. I'll be honest with you. With everything going on in this world, I think a lot of you know what's going on. I'm not going to get into it. On this channel, I do not discuss religion and politics. Not that there's anything wrong with it. As I said it before in my other videos, way back when, it's that everybody has a different views on how they interpret things. Do I follow politics? Yes, I do. Do I follow do I follow religion? Yes, I do. How I interpret is my business. I don't talk about politics because it's a very touchy subject, just like religion is. And you don't want to get into a debacle with anybody, because first off, you could sit there and see your 3 shades of blue in the face, and you could tell people everything and anything about why this person's good and why this person's bad or whatever, and it ain't gonna make a difference in the end. Plain and simple, it's not gonna make a difference in the end. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time, because you're not gonna get anywhere. Seriously, I've had situations like that where I got into not a debacle with friends or relatives and stuff like that, but you're not. It's something that you're not going to win in some cases, on both spectrums, on religion and politics. You know what's going on out there. You see what's going on in this world. I don't really follow much on the news. I don't really watch TV. I'm not a TV buff. To be honest with you, I like documentaries. I will watch documentaries. I like to watch things where I could learn from them. Okay, that's how I feel about it. I don't want to get into the politics part of it, because it's not going to do anything. You're not going to change people's ways. You're not going to, they're already set. However, I will say this, because of what's going on today, it seems like sales on eBay for me have been kind of flat, to be honest with you. It's June 4th. We don't know. We'll see what happens. But I think last month wasn't that great in sales. But again, and I'm not going to dwell on it, but I think with the cost of everything going up, food, gas, and everything, I think it's going to tend to slow down even more. Who's going to want to buy that new Sony? For me, I like Sony, that Sony AX53 camcorder. I'm not. Not now, I'm not. I have no desire for it. I'll keep what I have. I consider myself a frugal entrepreneur, to be honest with you. I'm not going to go put myself in debt and buy something that's non-essential. I don't really need it. It's not a necessity. I mean, I have stuff right now. I'm recording on a Logitech Brio webcam I picked up last year, I believe it was. And I'm happy with it. I'm sure they're going to come out with a new one. This one I think records in 4K, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it could do 4K. The technology is getting better. And that's another thing too, you know. If you're going to create videos, you don't need to buy expensive equipment. You really don't. I'm going to fix this hat here. No, but really, you don't. I'm using pretty much old technology, to be honest with you. I mean, outside this is the newest edition, my Logitech Brio. And I bought the Elgato Stream Deck 32 key one. I bought that there to switch around. You know, it's nice. I use it for other things as well. You don't need expensive stuff. Matter of fact, if you're just starting out on YouTube or eBay, whatever, you can use if you have an iPhone. I love iPhone. I love the iPhone product. You know, Apple product. I have an iPhone 8 for one of my when I do my videos, and I have the different camera for angles. I have 3 webcams, and I have one iPhone 5S, which I use as a webcam as well. So, and the reason why I do this is because I want different shots, different angles. And the iPhone 5S works great. That's one of my phones I got a long time ago, and then I got the iPhone 8, was given to me as a gift, and I love them. I love them both. I think they work great. I think they take great pictures. They do nice videos. For me, other people would bake this and say, well, they got better ones out. Yeah, well, if you got $1,000 or so, or $1,500, whatever it is, to buy the latest iPhone, go for it. I'm on a budget. I try to watch. I'm a conservative spender. I buy basically out of necessity. And yes, do I believe in upgrading at times where I say, well, I could use a little something better? Then I may. It depends. I have to have, in order for me to, making a call like that, a judgment call as far as upgrading, software or particular equipment, camera equipment, whatever it may be, I got to have a reason for it. I can't just go out and buy and say, well, I want to have it. You know what I'm saying? I have to have a reason for it. That's how I look at it. I don't want to just go out and buy it. I have stuff that's working for me right now. I have a Blue Yeti mic, which I think is really good. I think it's a lot of YouTube creators, well, a percentage of them use the Blue Yeti mic. The Logitech Brio, that's, like I said, that's the latest webcam I purchased. And like I said, the Elgato Stream Deck, it's the 32 key. It works good. I can't think of anything. Oh yeah, and then I ended up buying one of those little lights, those lights they call, when you're doing videos or whatever like that, they get the lights. I also picked up this little thing here too. It mounts onto your camera. You can like that there, like that there. This, believe it or not, I got this. It was like a kit. I got this little setup here, at my local thrift store. It was brand new. I was gonna sell it. I said, you know what? I'm gonna keep it. I am gonna have a use for that. So I ended up keeping it. But yeah, if you're gonna, like I said, you don't have to go crazy and buy expensive stuff. I was following one YouTube creator. He likes Sony's just like I do. I'm a Sony diehard. I love Sony. I love the product. And he was saying, he was talking about his setup, and he was saying just for the Sony body alone, I think it was $3,000 or $4,000, and then with the lens, I think it's like over 10 grand. I was like, wow, that's a little too rich for my blood right now. But I do love the Sony product. But the stuff I have, I purchased back in 2005. It still works. If you look at my eBay listings, the pictures, the photos, I've taken it with the CyberShot. It's a 3.3 or 3.2 megapixel camera, CyberShot, Sony. It works. Some of my videos where I'm doing like standalone videos where I'm away from the desk, whatever, I'm using a Sony Handycam that I bought back then. Again, I bought them around the same time, 2005, I think it was. They work great. No problem with them, knock on wood. I love them. But, it is what it is, folks. But look, I don't want to take too much of your time. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I really don't. I do have a lot of things going on. Like, I really, and I do apologize for the people who follow me on this channel. Like, some people may, subscribe to me because maybe they subscribe because they like the reseller news or they like the Let's Talk eBay segment. And I haven't done it in a while, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to let anybody down. It's just I've been so bogged down, then I got personal, things with the family and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard for me to do this. And then I'm trying to do a podcast. I have a podcast that I work on as well. I haven't done too many podcasts, but maybe I'll do one later. I'll see. I'm trying to I'm all over the place, let alone all the other platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and you know, you name it. I'm pretty much on a lot of those social media networks, and you know, I try to divvy up my time equally, and it's really hard. And I think that's why I get, you know, I get a little laid back when it comes to things like, because of myself. How can one? I'm a one-man band here. How can one guy, you know, cover all of this here at one time? You know, within a day. There's not enough hours in a day, folks. For me, you know. That's when I hear people saying, "Oh, I got 3 or 4 YouTube channels or whatever. I'm starting a new one." I was like, "Oh my God, I'm lucky I can keep up with one, let alone 3, 4, 5." You know, I had a couple YouTube channels in the past. I don't know if I closed them out or deleted the accounts or whatever. I don't know, but I know I had quite a bit, and I was going to do different things with them. I wanted to have a YouTube channel, basically, you know, dealt with digital photography and regular camera digital still photography and regular, you know, video photography, and I never followed suit with that. So, you know, I know some people say, well, you put all your eggs, you know, don't put all your eggs in one basket. But you know what? If you're finding it, but this is me speaking, if I'm finding it difficult to maintain one channel to help it grow, how can I, you know, divvy up my time and worry about all the other ones? If you're going to start a YouTube channel, folks, don't let nobody deter you or sway your thinking about it. If it's something that you want to do, like I said again, if you have a talent or a passion, share it with people. You'll be a big help to people. Okay, seriously, I did a video a long time ago, a while back. I was working on a friend's car, and I did a video about how to change a cabin filter on a Kia automobile. And it was a 90-second video, and I got feedbacks on it. People liked it. Thank you very much. You saved me so much, because the dealer charged, I think, about $49 or $50 to change the filter, and it only took 90 seconds. I went in there, I set my camera up, my Sony camera up there, pointed it at the car, and I showed them how you go into the glove box. You open the glove box up, you take the 2 pins out, the box drops, and there's 2 clips on it. You pop the clips out. Boom, there's the what do you call it there? The filter. You take the old filter out. I picked up the filter for my friend at Walmart. I think it was like $8 at the time. Popped it in, bing, bang, boom. It was done in 90 seconds. My memory serves right. That video was 90 seconds. I got a lot of views on it, and some people are saying that I guess that have those cars. They say, "Well, thank you very much. You saved me some money." Yeah, because I think the dealer was charging either $49 or $59 just to change the filter, the cabin filter I'm talking about, in the car, and I got views on it, and that's why I want the Handycam. I know people say, well, you could have shot that on your iPhone. I know. I mean, I could set the iPhone up on a tripod and do it. You could use your iPhone. There's a guy I follow. He does strictly all his videos, a majority of his videos he shoots his videos on iPhones. Okay, and they look fantastic. I mean, he's probably got the newest iPhone too. Was it the iPhone 13? Is it that came out? You know, the one with the 3 lenses, I think, wide angle lens. I don't know the other 2 or whatever, but. And the videos look astonishing. They're beautiful. They really look great, you know. But you know, you don't have to go crazy with that stuff. But you know, again, like I said again, folks, when it comes to starting a YouTube channel, if you could show somebody how to fix something, you realize how a person is. I have a relative that's like that. There, he had to fix something on his car. And he went to the dealer, and the dealer said it was going to cost X amount of money, this, that, anything. And he went on YouTube. And thanks to that creator, helped him save hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. I forget what it was that he had to have fixed. He did it himself. And when he told me, he said, "You know, Rich, you got to love YouTube." The creators out there that share their talents and their skills and do-it-yourself things like that, it's all worth it, even if you're not going to be a creator, to sign up or watch YouTube videos. You'd be surprised how much money you could save, and the satisfaction of after you do it and follow it step by step for what they're teaching you, how you feel inside. You say, "Geez, I just saved all that money because of a YouTube creator out there," because that creator took the time and the initiative to set up the camera and verbatim show you step by step on how to fix that particular thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You have talents, okay? You have passions. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise, folks. Don't let them tell you, oh, you know, if you start a YouTube channel, no one's going to watch your videos. Or if you start a YouTube channel, you're going to get a lot of dislikes and so on, and nasty comment. Don't let that deter you, folks. Remember one thing. You and me and all the other people out there, we're going to cross this path once in this world. You might as well do something that you enjoy doing. And if you want to be a YouTube creator and that's one of your passions, go for it. Don't let nobody deter you and say, no, you're never going to make it. If everybody thought like that, there wouldn't be the PewDiePies, the Mr. Beast, and all the other successful creators out there. Now you might say, well, geez, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be like that. Who's to say you're not? Who's to say you're not? You don't know that. You're going to sit there and prejudge yourself already? Like I said before earlier, the war was lost before it was even fought with that mindset. Listen, folks, my channel is growing slowly but surely. I'm okay with it. And I hope people come back for more. And I hope people like my videos. And I hope they like me. I try to do the right thing by people, folks. I want to help people. That's why I have on there on my YouTube banner, help, inspire, and share. I want to share my talents and my skills, whatever it is, even if it's a little teeny thing. And somebody can walk away and say, you know what, because of that person, I was able to do this, that, and the other thing. Now on this channel, I'm going to talk about, you know, different topics. Like I said, I do the reseller news, Let's Talk eBay. I'm also a vlogger. And there may be times I might do a video, a do-it-yourself video, a how-to video. I might come back and start doing the demo videos, sneak peek videos, intro videos again. I'm thinking about that really a lot lately. Now, some people may say, well, that might turn people off though. Okay, well then, if it does, I'm sorry if I do lose anybody because of it. But you know, that saying goes, spice is the variety of life. You want to keep your channel with different content. You want to keep the momentum going. If you're going to talk, now people say, yeah, but if you talk about the reseller news all the time, that's like almost the same thing. No, it's the same. It's the reseller news, but with different topics coming into play in some cases. You know what I'm saying? The Let's Talk eBay, people might ask, well, what's the Let's Talk eBay about? Why don't you just keep one or the other? Reseller news, Let's Talk eBay. Well, I'll tell you why. I'll break them down. The reseller news deals with what's going on in the e-commerce world, right? What's going on, the changing e-commerce world, you know, everything that goes on within e-commerce. So that's basically more geared towards the business part of it. Let's Talk eBay is basically, I want to share something that might have happened with me, with eBay, or a buyer or a seller, whatever. I might want to share something with you guys. So I keep those two entities separate. And people might say, you said you're also a vlogger. Yes, there's going to be times I might share a tip on how to create a video using One to Share Filmora or Cyberlane Power Director 20 Ultimate. Why? Because those are the softwares, video editing softwares I use to create my videos. So yeah, will I want to teach you things about that? Why not? Why not? What's wrong with, you know, spicing it up a little? At least I don't find nothing wrong with it. But then again, I don't really get too many people dropping comments below and telling me what they like, what they don't like about my channel. It's just like when you're getting people that give you thumbs down, you know, they dislike your videos. It doesn't bother me because I still create them anyway. But those people who do that, they won't come up and say, hey, you know, the reason why I gave it a thumbs down is because I don't like a certain topic you're talking about or whatever. You know, who knows? But then again, silence is golden. Maybe you're better off not hearing from that particular person. You know, it depends in some cases. You know, if somebody wants to give me advice on what to do, like as far as like what to talk about or what you like to hear about, I can't guarantee I'm going to, you know, take that out of my itinerary as far as like, well, the person says, well, I don't want you talking about this, that, and the other thing, you know, X, Y, and Z. I want you to talk about this. You know, I might say, well, I might have to disagree and say, well, you know, I like to keep it up like that. I like to trade it up and add different things to my YouTube channel. That's the other thing too with these YouTube craze. Some will say, well, if your channel deals with photography, talk about photography. Then some will say, well, it's not good to just stick with one thing. So you might want to add some other stuff to it. There's a guy, I'm not going to mention his name, who deals with photography. He tripped up his whole channel. He started another YouTube channel. He started off with photography. He might still talk about it, But the thing I'm trying to say is that's what happens. Sometimes YouTube creators get caught up in themselves and they say, geez, my channel started out talking about this particular topic, and now it's getting played out. What do I talk about next? That's the problem. And I was just watching something today from a creator talking about that. Are you stuck with your YouTube channel where you can't come up with new content, and you're bringing back old content, only it's the same type of thing because you don't know what else to talk about? There's only so many times you're going to hear how to get so many thousand subscribers, how to get so many views. And I get it. Those people who put it out there, that's for the newcomers. I understand. But at the same time, if you felt that you become overwhelmed with those repetitive topics, you don't have to, say anything disparaging about them. You could just say, okay, I've seen that already. I don't know. I don't need to know about that one. I already passed that threshold. The person's talking about how to get 1,000 subscribers, and you already have over 1,000 subscribers. There's really no need for you to watch it again. If you're starting out, I would say in some cases that those videos, maybe that's why they do repetitive videos like that, because they're figuring every day they're getting newcomers coming in on YouTube, and they want to know it. They want to know how to get that 1,000 subscribers, the first 100 subscribers, or how to get more views. But as a YouTube creator, if you're seasoned like me, I've been on here, it's going to be 10 years, is it? I think I have the gist of how to get subscribers and how to get more views. But it's okay. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about them. I'm just saying, I just feel like sometimes I keep getting those, responses from them, and it's basically almost the same things from different people, But it's okay. I mean, we're going to put it out there. But I got to say one thing. In all, in closing this video, I have gained a lot of knowledge by watching those. Because let me tell you something, folks. In the beginning, when you're seeing your channel, and let me tell you something. I started this channel back in 2013. This channel didn't get monetized, sometime in 2021 maybe, or 2020? See how long that is, how many years it took just to get where I am now. So in some cases it takes years, in some cases, But it is what it is. And you know what? No matter how long it takes for my channel to grow, or no matter how many people dislike my videos or whatever it may be, it doesn't make a difference to me, because some folks, I'm still going to be putting videos out regardless. And if people want to hear me out, want to get to know me, I'd like to get to know you, please hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated, hit that bell notification icon. There may be times I might be doing more videos like this, just a one-on-one, just talking to you. And really, if I really want to, I could probably start a podcast too, right, on YouTube. But my podcast is on Anchor FM, and but no, really, I've seen people doing that. There's channels that they have podcasts. I could do another via a YouTube channel saying Rich Bassini's podcast. Get all the latest news and updates or whatever, whatever it is. I could do a podcast like that. Start an offshoot channel, a YouTube channel, but with a podcast. How many people can watch that? I don't know, but it'd be a one-on-one talking. I toy around with a lot of ideas, folks. I do. I toy around with a lot of ideas on how to make this channel grow. Like I said again, folks, I don't discuss religion and politics. I don't use profanity on this channel. Not that I'm saying anything wrong. I said it one time in my videos. Well, what's wrong with saying certain things? I was like, listen, the person made a comment like that, and I just removed it. I thought it was kind of, crazy to say, all right, you say, well, they're giving their opinion. I don't like to use profanity. Plain and simple. And this person's like, well, what's wrong with saying a word like this or that and the other? Well, I don't like it. If you want to use it, you use it on your channel. My channel, I consider it to be a kid-free channel. Kid-safe channel, I should say. Where if a parent is watching my YouTube videos, they don't have to worry about me coming out and saying crazy things, doing zany antics and cursing up a storm. Now, people say, well, is that bad? Well, it depends how you interpret it. Okay? I don't do it. I'm not going to do it. As long as I'm sitting behind that webcam, and this is my YouTube channel, even though it's on YouTube's website, I'm the master of this here. I'm the master creator of my YouTube channel. I'm not gonna do things like that. I'm not gonna say stuff like that. That doesn't work for me. That's just me. All right. I don't know how many of you guys are gonna watch this to the end. If you do, if you get something out of it, I hope you try to understand what I was saying here. But that's basically it. That is the last part of it I wrote over here. That's all I want to share with you. I hope this video helped some way. And as I always say in my videos, my name is Rich Cassini, and I'm wishing you guys all the best. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, go for it. Share your talents and passions. As I always say, keep it real, keep it original, and let your channel grow organically, folks. If people like your content, they'll come back for more. Be true, genuine, and be yourself. I always tell my kids out there, be yourself or you be by yourself. Don't try to be something you're not, because people will pick up on it. Don't pretend to be a know-it-all. I'm not. People might think, oh, this person. There's a lot of things I'm still learning with this here. But the thing is, and all in all, like I said, folks, I do love YouTube. I do love it. I think it's one of the greatest platforms around. And I think if you're a person that wants to get your message out there in a nice way, YouTube is the best way to go. It's a good platform, and I love it. And I'm gonna as long as I'm able to, I'm gonna keep putting out good videos out there. Really am. I'm gonna keep putting out good videos. All right, let me let you guys go. Today is Saturday, June 4th, 2022. It is a beautiful day out today. Nice weather. Pretty, cool, not too bad. No low humidity. So I think this weekend's going to be nice. Wherever you are in this world, I hope you enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. And I will talk to you guys the next time. Bye-bye for now. Take care.